Hello guys, welcome to CodeCity, where coding never ends. In this video, we're going to go over how to host a website using Firebase. And let me just straight up say it's all free. It's provided by Google, so you know it's authentic and all good. But before we get started, I'd much appreciate it if you guys can leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. So let's get going. First, you want to go to your browser and go to search and just search Firebase, and it should be the first link on there. It's firebase.google.com. Just click on the link and you will come to their homepage, and it should look something like this. And if it doesn't, then you're on the wrong website. But go ahead and sign in if you already have an account, and if you don't have an account, you may have to make a Google account. But once you sign in, it should look something like this, where the sign in will be gone and it will be go to council. So now if we scroll down a little, we can see all the services that are provided by Firebase. As you guys can see, Firebase provides us with services like Cloud Firestore, Cloud Functions, hosting, cloud storage, real-time database, Crashlytics, app distributions, which is in beta, which should be releasing shortly, analytics, remote config, dynamic links, a whole bunch of services, guys. And if you guys want to learn about any one of these services, just leave a comment below, and I'll be more than happy to make a video about it. But in this video, the one that we're going to be focusing on the most is the hosting service, where we will use this to host a website for free. So in order to get started, what you want to do is go to Council right up here. Click on Go to Council, and it'll take you to your project hub, where all your projects will be right here. When you create a project, it'll just be right here, so you can come back to this anytime and your project will always be here. Before we get started with creating a project, let me just show you guys exactly what website we're going to be hosting here. So the website that we're going to be hosting is right here on the desktop. And this is basically just a HTML coming soon template that I just wrote up on the fly, and here's what the code looks like for it. As you can see, there's nothing big. Header, body, image, right? If you guys want to learn about HTML, let me know in the comments and I can make a tutorial about that too. I'd be more than happy to. But yeah, but when you open this is what the website looks like. CodeCity, where coding never ends, coming soon. And this is the website where I'm gonna be hosting a bunch of stuff, and I thought I should just make a video out of it as well. So in order to host this, let's go back to Firebase and click on create project, and you should be prompted with something like this, and you want to type in the project name. We're gonna call it CodeCity. Continue. I want analytics and all that stuff. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but it's up to you. And you can select your default account for Firebase or create a new account. I'm just gonna do create new one, and I'm gonna call this CodeCity as well. Save, agree with all the terms and conditions, and create project. This will take you minutes to complete, depending on how fast the service is running. But while this is updating, let's go to Node.js. Now, Node.js is required in order for you to host with Firebase. So basically, Node.js is a backend service with JavaScript integrated in it, where it's open source and it's not going to harm your computer or anything like that. But Firebase just needs this to run its scripts in the backend as well, so you can push everything to Firebase and host your website properly. So go ahead and download the latest version, the latest stable version of Node, and give it a few moments and it'll download and complete, and go back to Firebase, and we can see that our CodeCity project is done. And we just hit continue, and it should land on something along these lines. Okay, and we're gonna wait until Node.js is done here, and then go ahead and open it up and click next. I accept. Next. All you just do all the basic automatic install necessary tools and install and wait for this to finish. Node.js has finished installing. Go and click finish, and you should see something like this. Press any key to continue. Just pressing enter. There you go. Okay, so let's go back to Firebase. So what you want to do is you want to go to develop, hosting, and you should come on a screen that looks just like this one, and go ahead and click on get started. This will give you basically a little bit of instructions on how to go through your hosting, but I'll walk you guys through this as well. So in order to do this first part, go ahead and open up the command prompt by clicking start and type in cmd to get the command prompt, hit enter, and it will open up your command prompt. And go ahead and copy this by clicking this right here, and it should copy it. And in your command prompt, just click the right mouse button, and it'll just copy it for you, and just hit enter and let it do its thing. And I will be right back once this is finished installing. So once you are finished, it should look something like this. And then you want to go to the next part. You want to log in into your Firebase. So just go ahead and type in Firebase login, and it should prompt you, allow Firebase to collect data. At this point, doesn't matter. Google collects everything. And then go ahead and select your account and click allow. And there you go, Firebase successful login. And if you go back to your account, on here it should say success, logged in, and your Gmail. And the last step is to deploy the website. Now, in order to host a website, what you want to do is go to your desktop and make a new folder and call it Firebase website. You can call this folder anything you want, and this can be located anywhere in your system, doesn't really matter. I just like to put it on the desktop for the purpose of this video. So just go ahead and open up this folder, and then open up your website folder, and inside your Firebase website, make a new folder and call it public. And make sure this is called public. It's important. This cannot be any other name. It has to be public. So hit enter in the public, and then go ahead and copy your website files into your public folder. And you should see them right here. And then click on Firebase website to go back to this. And then just click on the side here and type in cmd to open up the command prompt again. Right here. And we'll just go ahead and close out this other one that we have open. We don't need this one anymore. So if we go back to the website, you will see that it says to do Firebase init. So we are going to type in Firebase init, hit enter, and it will prompt you. Are you ready to proceed? Yes, we are. Click Y and enter, and then go ahead and navigate to hosting, and then click spacebar. Again, click spacebar to select it, which will turn into a star, and hit enter to do just the hosting. Okay, guys, we only want to do the hosting right now. If you guys want to learn all the other stuff, we can create other videos, but right now, just hosting. So click enter, and please select an option. Use an existing project, create a new project, add Firebase existing. Okay, so what we want to do is use an existing project. Hit enter, and select it. And remember, we made that CodeCity project earlier. We're going to just select that one again, hit enter. What do you want to use for your public directory? It already said public, and we already made that folder, so just go ahead and hit enter. Configure a single page app, rewrite all URLs indexed. Go ahead and click no for this. Set up automatic builds and dependencies with GitHub. You can if you want to, but you don't really need to. It already exists, overwrite it. You want to click no. And there we go. Firebase is in your folder. So when you open up that folder again, so let's go back to our website folder. As you can see, we have 3 new files, right? And all these 3 files are going to help host the website. Now let's look at the last step here. It says Firebase deploy. So we will simply type in Firebase deploy, enter, and watch it do its magic. Deploying to host, and there we go, deploy complete. And if we go back to this, continue to console, and we should see this. Now, once you are on this page, you can see that we have 2 different URLs here. You can click on any one of them, and it will take you to your website. There we go. We have the URL and CodeCity, where coding never ends, coming soon. Now, this is specific to Firebase. Like, they actually create these, and if you want your own URL, your own custom domain, you will have to get it through Namecheap or GoDaddy or something like that. And if you want to learn how to host that, we can go over that in the next video. But until then, if you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe for the next video, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.